Welcome back to For the Soul, the podcast. I'm your girl, Miss Coco, and to my right we have
Mr. J.
And sitting on my left we have
Lost our soulful in the building, people.
All right, so we got a goodie today, y'all. We have another versus battle between two of the most incredible men in the R&B game. Mr. Lawso Soulful has our boy R. Kelly.
Absolutely. Hold
And
it down.
Mr. J has Usher. All right, guys, y'all ready to get started?
Absolutely.
Yes, ma'am.
And before we get started, once again, since we're going to be talking a lot about the man, Mr. Kells today, For the Soul, I always like to put out a disclaimer that, hey, the man did the crime. He's currently doing his time.
Yes.
We're not here to judge nor pass judgment. All we're here to do is talk about the man's art, his craft, and his gift to the R&B game.
Yeah.
Nothing more, nothing less will be judged other than his art and creativity.
That's it.
All right, so our first round of the versus battle, Mr. Usher Raymond went first, so Jay, take it away.
The first song I selected was Moving Mountains by Usher.
And I went with The Greatest Sex from Mr. Kelly.
All right, Mr. J, what we got?
If I'm speaking from a realistic perspective in regards to the songs, which one I like more, which one I would be more in tune in, I would go with The Greatest Sex by R. Kelly.
Okay.
I thought it was an easy judgment. I thought that was a clear winner in that one. You're gonna see in a minute. I'm not so clear. But this was clearly R. Kelly. This was him in his prime.
Mm-hmm.
Just putting it down as only he can do. That was on the double disc, right, Jay?
No, that was on TP2.com.
TP2, that was, I apologize, that was TP2.com. Getting on your booty.
What do you say? This is the greatest sex I ever had. Okay, well, I guess it's unanimous because I chose The Greatest Sex as well.
Yes.
All right, round two.
I went with Slow Jams, Usher featuring Monica.
And I went with Slow Dance, R. Kelly, and the Public Announcement.
This is another one that I gave the slight nod to R. Kelly for Slow Dance over Slow Jams.
Hey, Mr. DJ.
Lord.
Hey.
Lord,
Yes.
why don't you what?
Why don't you slow this party down?
Yeah.
Can't carry no the bucket. But y'all know your boy gonna sing though. But yeah, I thought that was clearly Slow Dance, right? I ain't gonna say clearly, cause I like the Monica and Usher remake of the who was that, Midnight Star joint?
Yes.
I like that. That was a Babyface on the pen too, by the way. Young Kenny Edmonds on the pen. But yeah, I thought Slow Dance. Man, y'all know when it came out. Oh my goodness, at the dances. But yeah, that's it for me, Miss Coco. You got it. Go ahead.
All right, on that round, I had to give it to Slow Dance as well. I love Slow Jam. I love me some Usher. That's my boyfriend. And Monica, that's my sister. Okay, this is my family. But I mean, Slow Dance, it was a no-brainer for me.
Yeah.
Round three.
Round three, I went and started off with You Remind Me.
And I countered with You Remind Me.
Oh, Lordy.
Now for this one, I gave the nod to Usher. I just like the song a little better. So this is the first round I would give to Usher.
Okay.
You remind me of my G. I wanna ride something like my sound. Hey, that was the shit to me in '95. That was the lead single, I believe, too. That dropped before Down Low. Yeah, that was the lead single on the R. Kelly album. Look, that was a close round, I'm not gonna lie. I was thinking about giving it a tie, and at the last minute, I went Usher. You Remind Me on that one. At the last minute. So that was my first round for
You went with who?
I went with Usher.
Okay.
Yeah, I ended up going with Usher on that one. At the last minute, it snuck out by the slimmest of margins. That was one of the closest rounds.
Okay, well, it wasn't a close round for me.
Talk to me. Talk to the
Okay.
people. Talk to the people.
You remind me, I mean, Usher, it's a cool track. I like it. I dance, I bop to it or whatever, but the R. Kelly, You Remind Me, just takes the lead. Like, it wasn't a hesitation. It wasn't anything I had to, like, really think about. Like, you know, so I'm going to stand over here on this island by myself.
Talk to the people.
Okay.
That's cool. All right.
Round 4.
Round 4. Went with You Make Me Wanna.
And I went, it's on me, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I went with the T-Pain remix. I'm in love with a stripper. So, you know, my boy Kels with that memorable coming down the pole. That was my shit, y'all. But go ahead, Jay.
Again, this was another round that I gave it to Usher, which You Make Me Wanna. I understand the significance of that particular line in that verse, but I think that that's a classic that one verse is going up against, and it's hard to counter.
And I concur. I put my whole damn head in it. Nah, but I also said I also believe that Jay was right. Brother Jay was right on that one. That was a good call. You Make Me Wanna was the winner. I felt like he was gonna come with that, and I felt like that was a track that I wanted to remind people of, and I was willing to take the L on that one because I'm gonna sling him later. So yeah.
Okay, so for me, I guess it's unanimous. You know, Usher came through. You make me want to be the one.
Hey.
Got a new relationship with you. I was like, woo.
Do.
So that's what we doing out here in these streets.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Usher. So I think we were all thinking along the same lines with that. Unanimous. You make me wanna.
Yes.
Okay, so as of right now, before we go into round 5, we're looking at, from me and Law perspective, 2-2.
Yes, sir.
And Miss Coco, you have it 3-1 for Kelly.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, round number 5.
I started it with You Don't Have to Call.
And I counted it with legs shaking.
This
TikTok.
wasn't a difficult one.
It absolutely wasn't.
Leg shaking, I definitely gave the nod to on this one.
Okay.
I totally concur.
So you went with You Don't Have to Call.
I thought he said he went with
you went leg
legs shaking.
shaking.
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh, I was gonna say now. Wait a minute. He done pulled the women on.
So, leg shaking. Okay. So you don't have to call.
It's okay, girl.
Yeah.
I don't know. This one was difficult for me.
Hey, I don't know
It
why.
really was.
Even
I
though
don't know.
Even though You Don't Have to Call was my shit. I'm not gonna even lie to
It
y'all.
was. I was like,
Nigga down there went and bought some Hillies.
He was skating to the party and stuff. He was like, "Don't worry about it. You ain't gotta call me because
Hey.
I got something for you. I'm out of here in these streets." Usher said he was finna be out of here in these streets. You ain't gotta call me.
Neptune's on the beat, right?
Yeah. I'm like,
Neptune's on
we
the beat.
good. But in the end, I went in with legs shaking. You know, I was doing a little TikTok, and you know, TikTok taking over.
Yeah,
for these
absolutely.
kids. So leg shaking.
I
was-
guess. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, I'm good.
Okay. So I guess TikTok uncanceled Kels. Did he get uncanceled? I don't know.
I don't know if he
Was that
uncanceled.
It looked like
But
he's.
you know, TikTok taking over for
It looked like he's officially uncanceled.
for the young folks.
Okay.
Too.
No,
Maybe
so the
he
baby's
was,
done non-canceled his ass.
yeah, I think
Okay.
maybe he was never canceled for the baby.
Okay.
Maybe he wasn't never canceled for them.
I got you.
I don't know. You know,
I got you. Okay.
they just hear some shit and
They
then
with
they
it.
be like they running with it.
Shout out to TikTok for breathing life in the R&B.
Okay, because it's doing that right now. All right,
Jack
round
Jones
number
should have took that stock. I told Jones to get that stock in that shit. I told him
years ago.
Years ago.
But
But I guess it was, it wasn't being publicly traded at the time. But I told him.
Jack,
I called him.
you should have listened.
You should have
Okay?
listened.
All right, round number 6.
I went with Trading Places.
And I went with Strip for You.
This is one that I gave to Usher. And from my perspective, I like Trading Places.
His perspective, people are wrong. Tonight I'm gonna pull a switcheroo and Strip for You. That was Young Kels, man. Once again, shout out to the TP2.com album, man.
That was a good one.
Yeah, most definitely.
All right, so at this point, I mean, I had said it before, but at this point, I was like, okay, I see what Lost for Soulful doing. Okay, he kind of hit them with the same little song, same title, same lane.
Yes,
you know what I'm
that's
saying?
right.
Trading places and strip
That's
for
exactly
you.
what it was.
And I like trading places. I like the whole little concept in the video where they switched and flipped back and forth. But for me,
Talk to the people. Talk to the people.
it's gonna have to be stripped for you. I mean,
Yeah.
just the melody and the flow, you just be like, ready to groove or
Talk to the
whatever.
people.
Come on, Kelly, all right? So I went with strip for you.
Okay.
Round number 7.
Give a score right quick, Jay. Talk to the people.
Right now, I have it at what 3-3.
That's wrong.
The overall score.
That's
What
wrong.
you asking?
Yeah, I'm asking for the overall score. He's telling me his score.
Yes, that's what I'm
I'm
saying.
sorry. What's the overall score?
The overall now, because everybody don't have the same collective. Miss
2-3 wins the round though.
It's 4-2 overall.
That's 4-2. That's what I got. 4-2.
4-2 overall.
Overall,
yes.
yes.
Okay.
Yes, but you got it as a tie 3-3.
I got it as a tie 3-3.
Okay.
I believe you got it 4-2.
I do have
Miss
4-2.
Coco, you only gave one round to Usher thus far though, right?
That's correct.
Yeah.
Damn, your boyfriend gonna be salty.
I know, right?
Yeah.
You should have came and got me.
No, I know that's
Then
right.
I-
Talk to the
score
people.
that's different.
So,
than
Yeah.
so right now the score is 4-2 in favor of R. Kelly. Okay.
Round number 7.
That's what it's made for.
And I went with tempo slow, lights down low.
Let me take you to a place where only love.
Yeah. So that's what I went with, Jay. Talk to the people though, bro.
This is what was one of the when it started getting difficult for me. So, and this is something that y'all gonna see reoccurring. I gave this one a tie.
Okay.
I gave it a tie. Not gonna even play with the people.
Okay. So
That's what it's made for. Talk to me. And tempo slow, man. Whew. Chaos was in his bag, boy, on that one. I'm telling you, man. He was in his bag. But that's what it's made for, man. We got protection. You know what it is. Let's go. Talk to the people, Miss Coco.
For me,
Mm-hmm.
the round was not really difficult to judge.
Talk to the people.
And I went with my boyfriend.
Okay.
That's what it's made for.
Okay.
And it wasn't difficult?
No, it wasn't. There are some that are, but this was not.
Not a
it.
difficult one.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Now,
That's what it's made for.
now think back 45 seconds earlier when she hit that note to tempo slow.
Yeah.
It makes you, because I thought this was going into a different direction, but
It didn't.
But that just show you the
I'm
love
full
that
of
we have for
surprises.
both artists and both catalogs,
I'm full of
man.
surprises.
and I appreciate that because boy, you had my heart going.
Yeah. But she was irrelevant though. It was a draw.
I can say it's a draw. Y'all made it a
It's
draw.
a draw anyway. Yeah.
All right, round number 8.
I went with Can You Handle It?
And I went with Sex Me, baby. Yeah, I went with Sex Me on that one.
Now, I definitely know that I more than likely might be in the minority on this one,
Okay.
but I went with Can You Handle It?
Okay.
Yeah, normally you would have been in the minority, but you just went to the majority because, being honest, and after listening to it, "Sex Me" was a hell of a track. That was the lead single for the 12 Play album. But putting them side by side, "Can You Handle It?" That was they put the sauce on that one. Shout out to Robin Thicke and Paula Patton on that joint too. It's Paula Patton in the background in case y'all didn't know.
Singing it. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it was unanimous then because I
Okay.
went with Can You Handle It?
Okay.
Can you handle it if I go there, baby?
Yeah.
We gon' spend it. Yeah,
I
talk
don't
to people.
pretend to sing, so you ain't gonna hear it.
No, I just don't give a damn. I can't sing and just don't give a
I
damn.
won't do their art that That disgusting.
Miss Coco got the sauce on.
She got the sauce.
She definitely got
I'ma
the
leave
sauce
it all
on.
to her.
Yeah, she definitely got the sauce in the booth.
Really? You
Yeah.
you gonna get in like that?
One way,
Just
that's
do a
how
little
I
hot
do
head
it.
bob. You like,
That's all I got.
All right, to round number 9.
I went with "Do It to Me."
And I went with one. We'll go to my room of fun. So I went with 12 play on that one.
I'm interested to hear what you have to say, Mr. J.
Another one that is difficult to judge. Out of respect for 12 play, I gave it a tie.
Okay.
Man, you gotta relax. You gotta relax. And I go down on my knees, giving you some of my. That was 12 play. Light, easy round. Easy round.
Okay. So for me, I have it a tie as well. Because I'm gonna be honest with you. Out of respect for 12 play, I gave it a tie because I was gonna pick "Do It to Me." Do it to me. I wanna feel you touch my body,
Y'all.
baby. Body, baby.
Come on.
Listen, I was going with "Do It to Me," but I was
I'm
like,
Do It
listen.
to me. I ain't
I
saying
was like,
there's
listen,
no.
I'm not going to act like, 12 play wasn't what it was back in 1933.
93. Thank you.
I'm not
You
gonna
gotta
act
relax,
like
man.
12
You
play.
gotta relax.
But if I have both songs and I'm like, I got a 3-4 minute ride, which one I'm putting on? I'm putting it on "Do It to Me."
Man, you gotta.
And
Come on.
is and I am.
Oh,
okay?
Lord.
I'm sorry.
But
But if we're gonna be honest, we're gonna be honest.
I'm sorry.
I'm putting it on "Do It to Me."
Okay.
So
Well, I guess I'm just happy to have a draw then, according to y'all crazy asses. Okay. I'll take it. I'll take it.
all right, to round number 10.
Wow.
Is it Yuna?
It
Yes.
is Yuma.
Yuna?
Yuma.
Yuna.
Okay, Yuma.
Miss Yuna featuring Mr. Usher, and it was "Crush."
I'm sorry.
Incredible duet.
It was, absolutely. And I went with Keep It on the Down Low. Mr. R. Kelly with Mr. Biggs in the background.
Yes.
This is probably one of the easier ones to get download. Classic, probably his best song, in my perspective, best song that he ever done. So
Yeah, I don't think it's his best song, but definitely one of his most classic tracks. And easy round to score, like Jay said. That was Down Low. Even though Crush was the shit, but Down Low, oh yeah. I played that to make sure I left no doubt to end the first set of 10.
All right, so when Jay played "Crush," I just closed my eyes. It took me back, y'all. The video, the way they're singing, it's just so smooth.
It was.
It's just so mellow, so chill. And then the video, Usher come in, I think he like leaning against the wall outside when he starts singing or whatever. And he just looking so cute and so fine. I just used to watch the little
But
video.
damn, that's a hell of a video breakdown.
Yes, because I watched it a lot.
Obviously.
I watched it a lot. Okay,
Obviously.
I was like, I love this. Anyway, I love Crush. I love me some Crush or whatever. But then Mr. Law,
Talk to the people.
oh so soulful,
Talk to the people.
play Down Low,
Yeah.
and I was like, ugh, Lord,
Yeah.
he ain't shit for
Put
this.
pressure on them. Put pressure on them, Jay.
You did that.
Yeah.
You did that. And you wasn't about nothing for it either. So I had to leave my Crush and go on down there on the Down Low.
Yeah.
Okay? That's where I
Yes.
went.
That's us.
Okay?
And that was a correct judgment.
Mhm.
Yeah. So that was
all
unanimous.
of my
unanimous, by the
judgments
way.
are correct.
Oh, yeah.
All of them are correct.
Wait a minute. Let me go back right quick.
All
Let
my
me go back
judgments
right
are
quick.
correct. I ain't just talking about the versus battle either. I'm
Oh
talking
my! You know
everything
I'm
we
moving
do.
on.
All of my judgments are correct.
Okay, so
Thank you.
I'm gonna get a score rundown before we
Thank
go
you.
into the next set of 10. After the end of the first set of 10, the first half,
yes,
Mr. Kelly is up 5-3 with 2 draws.
That is correct.
All right, and we're moving on to the next set.
All right, well, the second half.
Number 11. Yeah, you
Right.
right.
Number 11.
Yes,
R. Kelly started off.
I did. You ready?
What we go with?
We went with When a Woman's Fed Up. Yeah, that's what we went with. That was dope.
What is it? There ain't nothing you can do about.
Correct.
That's right. But this is not guess the lyrics. You better either know it or don't say it.
That ain't what it say?
Yes.
Yes.
Definitely.
But you said, what is it though? Like,
No, I was trying to tell you to keep singing. But you
I
missed
ain't.
that.
I shut up.
Oh, okay.
Cause I didn't know the lyrics long enough to keep going.
Okay.
I know what I'm in my
Jay,
I'm in my
he
lane.
He said he gon'
Yeah, I'm in my
quiet.
lane. We ain't in the car, you know, in the car, the black people got the radio, we can just mumble our way. There ain't no damn radio track behind me. I mess these words up, people gonna be out in the comments, look at this fool.
They're gonna roast you.
I went with Confessions Part 2.
These are my confessions. Just when
Okay.
I can.
It's on me, right?
Yeah,
It's on you.
Yeah. So I went with When a Woman's Fed Up out the door because I knew that Jay would have to play something significant on his catalog in order to contradict that, in order to combat it.
Right.
He did that, and I gave that round to Confessions, Part 2.
As did I.
Okay. As did I.
Okay.
Let's just keep
Keep it
on
rolling. Okay. So, on the second one, I went with the I Can't Sleep remix.
And I went with You Got It Bad.
I personally gave it to the I Can't Sleep remix.
Okay.
I could have played the original, but I went with the remix instead. I felt like the remix was even though the first one was just classic in its delivery, I feel like Kills went and personally rated Babyface's closet on that one, rated his notepad for that one, but I thought the remix was more heartfelt, more genuine about how people were dealing with relationships and making errors and trying to, you know, figure things out from a realistic perspective, not no fairy tale shit.
Okay. I like that breakdown.
Yeah.
I gave it a draw.
You gotta relax, man. You gotta relax, man. Miss Coco, say, oh, go ahead, Jay. I'm sorry.
Man, You Got It Bad, man. That was one of the songs that really, from a ballad standpoint, I really think, you know, push Usher to a different plateau, man. And that song was significant in his growth at that particular point in time. So yes, I feel like that was just as significant. Now I'm not gonna deny I Can't Sleep remix is another one of the high tracks on Kels for me. But You Got It Bad is way up there for me as well on Usher. So
Okay.
I give it a tie.
Giving your breakdown, I respect it a little more than I did initially. Okay. I'm still going with the I Can't Sleep remix, but definitely you stated a hell of a case.
I went with You Got It Bad.
I was robbed. I was robbed out of a round. This is, oh wow. Okay.
That's your opinion.
Absolutely.
Though. That's your opinion. Because
Wow.
You Got It Bad. Ain't that the one on the video where he was standing up, like it was a white background or whatever, and he was just singing?
I don't know. I don't know. I honestly don't know.
I was talking to Jay
Oh,
anyway.
okay. Well, I'm sorry.
I'm really going through the video in my mind. I don't know. I know.
Wasn't he on the damn bus or
I
something?
thought he was singing in the rain to
Chili.
To Chili. That's what I
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
When he on the bus, then the bus had like chili damn photo
Yeah,
on it or
and it
something.
was outside and he was looking at the bus pass. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we moving. We moving on along, I guess, right? We going
Yep.
Right.
Okay.
To give the score at this particular point in time,
Yep.
we got it 4 for Usher, 5 R. Kelly.
That's not what I got, Jack.
With
With
3
three
ties.
draws.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Oh, it was 3 draws?
Yeah, that ended up being
This
a draw.
round is a draw.
That round is a draw.
Because you chose one song, I chose one, and then
and
you
I put
gave
a draw.
Oh, damn.
That's a draw.
Okay, I'm sorry. I thought Jay gave. Duly
No.
noted. Okay. Thank you. Okay. I went, but I'm sorry. Moving on along though. Number 13.
Yes.
Round
Number
13.
13.
I gave it to I'll Never Leave. I went with that for R. Kelly. I'll Never Leave.
And I went with There Goes My Baby.
That, let me tell you something. There Goes My Baby, man, Jay. That was a hell of a counterpunch.
Yeah.
That was a hell of a counterpunch, bro. I still, by a slight little bit, gave it to I Never Leave.
Oh, wow.
But you definitely punched hard with that one, and that was a tough round for me to score. But I just thought Chaos that was from the heart.
Okay.
That was from the heart. When at the end, when he just got the bellowing out, and yeah, so that's I went with I Never Leave though.
I went with There Goes My Baby.
Okay.
One of his again, he delivered on that.
Yes, he did.
So yeah, simple and plain to the point.
Okay. Miss Coco.
Both of these songs were incredible songs, I feel.
Yes.
The There Goes My Baby, the way he just comes in just so nice and mellow singing or whatever. And then, you know, it kind of just switched up. I don't know the words.
Okay. But your melody good.
Baby,
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's so nice.
Yeah, it was.
Like, that's so
It was. He
cute.
did that. We're gonna give you
And
that.
the I'll Never Leave. Well, R. Kelly got the singing at the end.
That boy was singing with an A.
He was
Singing.
singing.
Okay.
Okay. I didn't feel like it was a draw for me. I didn't feel like it was a tie. So just by the slimmest of slim, I gave it to R. Kelly. I'll Never Leave. Round number 14.
So for round 14, I'm already winning. All of these things and etc. I went with etc. for Mr. R. Kelly on that one.
Okay.
And I went with Seduction.
So I'm not gonna even lie to the people right now. Miss Coco can lean over and see my scorecard. I don't even have this round scored, y'all. At this point, I gotta just give it a damn draw. Cause I don't even have a score at this point. I just felt like sooner or later one of them was gonna talk to me. These are two incredible tracks from these gentlemen's catalog, and to me, they're both underrated tracks from both of these gentlemen's catalog. I think that people probably need to pay a little more attention to both of those tracks, man. I just went with a draw at the end of the day because I was flip flopping too much, so I just called it a draw, Jay.
By the slimmest of margins, everything that he just stated, I concur, by the way. But by the slimmest of margins, I gave it to Seduction.
Well, it's Seduction for me. I ain't have to think about it. Okay.
Okay.
Round number
She went straight to the
Straight to the
15.
point. Hey, and that's cool.
Round number
Ain't nothing to
15.
talk about no more. I guess we said I won forever from R. Kelly.
And I went with Superstar.
This was a very, very difficult round to score, man. This was a difficult round to score for me, man, because forever means something to me on that Kelly's catalog. Superstar, we know what it is, man. Usher delivered on a high level, man. He definitely did.
They doing the challenge because of that, man.
Exactly. Exactly, man. At the Tiny Desk, he killed it. He killed it, man. He killed it, man. But I just gave it a draw because I was just done trying to figure it out. So I just went out like a wimp and called it a draw.
Ain't that about nothing?
Yeah, I called it a draw, moved on out the way.
Ain't that something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I gave that one, that was clear for me. I gave that one to Superstar.
Okay.
Superstar for Jay.
Yes.
Okay, it was Forever for me. The way he's just delivering the words and the
Yes.
lyrics.
Yes.
I mean, I don't know who he was singing about
Boy.
or singing to,
He meant that.
but he meant all of them lyrics.
Miss
Okay.
Coco, don't make me change my vote. I'm trying to be played.
Listen, he meant all them lyrics. He's like, girl, forever. I'm on my knees.
That's it. What's
Saying,
it gonna be? What's it gonna
marry
be?
me.
You know what, Jay?
Baby,
you lost.
you and me.
I'm
Baby,
sorry,
you and
Jay.
me.
I'm sorry, Jay. I'm sorry.
And then he hit the oh.
when they on the record, when they Lenny Williams saw when you saw on the record.
Honey,
You
I don't know
mean
who
that.
he was talking to.
You mean that?
But he felt
He
all
felt
down his spirit, Jay. It was down there.
Miss Coco
It
just
came out.
I don't know.
I'm sorry.
We've never changed the score on
I'm
here,
sorry.
right?
No,
We've never changed the score.
I don't believe
This
so.
is the first time on the Dream Verzuz on For the Soul we've ever changed. She just literally swayed me, y'all, because everything she said, spot on.
Whew.
Okay, there it is. So he got
One
the
of
round.
my favorites R.
Yeah,
Kelly
absolutely.
songs. I mean, he
Absolutely.
put his whole.
He put his whole
His
soul.
whole soul
He
in
did
it.
that. He did that.
All right,
Damn,
we're
girl.
at round number 16.
Yes. I went with R. Kelly. You coming home. You gotta go to YouTube to find it unless you're one of the lucky ones who got that Love Land CD bootleg back in 02.
From 20 years ago.
So if you ain't got
Y'all
that,
still got that CD?
if you ain't got that, you probably don't know you. Go YouTube you special. El Special.
And I went with Mars versus Venus. I feel the same way about the track. Very underrated track. Usher, again, he delivered on this joint. Great in the bedroom song.
Yes, he delivered, but not nowhere near close enough to get you. It was you, and it was rather light for me.
And I went with Mars versus Venus.
Okay. I'm sorry to inform you people. Mr. J standing on the island by himself again. I don't know. I mean, I knew the Mars versus Venus song, but I don't really like it like that. I don't really like it like that. And then for it to be a song that I don't like, I love a lot of Usher's catalog.
Right.
But I think for it to be a song that I didn't really care for, to go up against a song that was so special and so good to me, it was like easy for me to judge and say,
Yeah, light.
it's you coming home to you.
Okay. And go ahead.
Round number 17.
Okay, for 17, I came out. I'm pulling no punches anymore from this point forward. I came out with the biggie. You must be used to me spending fucking you tonight, Jay. That's what I came out with, bruh. What you gonna do?
And I went with his fellow bad boy label mate, Puffy's I Need a Girl.
Okay. That part two?
No, it's
Part one. Who was part two?
Part two was him and Genuine.
Genuine.
Puffy and Genuine. And I think Mario Winans was on there.
He was.
Yeah.
He was, Jay. Good call.
Yeah.
It was easy round for me, man. I went with fucking you tonight, and that was an easy score for me. I'm not even gonna talk about it a lot because it was easy for me.
I concur. Messed up. I should have put Wale in Usher's Matrimony.
Absolutely should have.
So,
and that would have scared me.
Wasn't thinking at that point in time, but that's the round I should have placed that one at.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was on me.
Why that would have scared you?
I honestly don't know to be perfectly honest, I might would have leaned towards Matrimony. I would genuinely have to listen to those tracks side by side. I like Matrimony that much. I like Matrimony that much that I would have to genuinely listen to that and fucking you tonight side by side to make an educated decision. Like as I sit right here, right now, I couldn't honestly tell you guys which way I would go with that. Dead serious.
Okay. So both of y'all went with Fuck You Tonight?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. Let me say this.
Talk to us.
A, if you would have played Matrimony would have won for me. B, the song that you were gonna play originally in that spot, you remember which one it was?
I do.
I was having to think about that one. But then
Okay.
when you switched it, I was like, So I went with Fuck You Tonight too.
Okay.
All right, round number 18.
18. I didn't hit him with the rodeo show, y'all. We all know about the rodeo show. I just hit him with the OG bump and grind.
Okay.
I didn't go remix with him. I just hit him with the OG bump and grind.
Okay.
And I went with Love in the Club featuring Miss Beyonce remix.
That was a hell of a counter punch too, by the way, bro.
Yeah.
That was a hell of a counter punch. But that bump and grind, I believe if we could talk to Chaos, he'll tell you himself that's what put him on another stratosphere, man. That got the white folks talking Chaos, man. Yeah, that's when he went all the way over. So to me, on that one, I'm going bump and grind.
Okay.
Slight margin, by the way. Not light. Slight.
What we got, Jeff?
I'm gonna put a tie for that one.
Okay. Copy.
Cause you getting a track with
Absolutely.
two legends like Usher and Beyonce coming in on it.
Absolutely.
From a historical perspective, I know what bump and grind was, so I look at that as a tie.
Okay.
I think Loving Is Club is one of my favorite songs. One of my favorite Usher songs.
Right.
But the bump and grind was just a little bit more special. So I think at the very end, I leaned towards bump and grind over Loving This Club. And I didn't feel any way about it, so I left it. You know, I was able to sit with it for a while, and I didn't feel any way about it, so I left it as bump and grind.
Okay.
All right, number 19.
Body's calling. I can hear you calling, man. Body's calling on that one.
And I went with Lovers and Friends.
Tell me again. Man, let me tell you something.
Tell me again.
When Usher started off with that Lovers and Friends, what, he knew before he started though, Miss Coco. What he say? I'm going first this time. And he came in, man, and delivered on a high level. That was a hard round, man. That was a hard round, but at the end, by the slimmest of margins, I went ahead and went Body's Calling.
Stop it, man.
I gotta relax on that. Wait a minute.
Stop it, man.
Really?
Stop it, man.
I'm on one.
Stop it. Man.
Wait a minute, Jay. Talk to the people, Jay. Talk to the people.
Come on, Jay.
Listen, I don't even think that was really close.
Wow.
Body's Calling is a dope track from Kels, but going against Lovers and like you said, man, how this man come in and then he delivered.
Definitely.
Then on top of that, Ludacris came behind him and delivered. This is a classic track, right?
So wait a minute, you saying this is an easy round?
And to me, this was easy work. To be honest.
Wow. Miss Coco, talk to the people. Wow, he light work Body's Calling on me. Come on, talk to the people, Miss Coco. Bring some sanity back to the world.
It was different tempos with the songs or whatever.
Absolutely.
I cannot deny the Lovers and Friends, the way he came in. Ladies, how you doing? I mean, it's just so sweet, so mellow, so chill. And I was like, bro, okay, damn. And so then Your Body's Calling. I hear you calling.
Hey, here I come, baby, to save you.
So while while we were doing the versus battle, here's one of the rounds that was hard for me.
I wasn't come around. Oh, my fault.
Let me go ahead.
Go
ahead with your dog, Mike. Go ahead then.
See, you trying to sway the vote.
Come on, David.
I'm definitely trying to sway the vote.
Come on, David.
I'm
I'm gonna let David have the flow.
No, go ahead.
This is David Ruffin, and we are the Temptations.
No, what is it? No, I'm sorry. I'm David Ruffin, and these are the Temptations.
I guess we gonna hear. Who am I? Otis.
Oh Lord!
All right,
ain't nobody come to see you, Otis.
I'll be Otis today. All right. You got all that out?
Yes, I got it out.
Hit him up.
Now talk to the people.
Right.
Talk to the people. Talk to the people.
So, I mean, I can't deny I love Your Body's Calling as well. So for me, during the versus battle is what I was gonna say. It was a couple of these rounds that I was not able to judge in that moment. I had to kind of like wait and kind of listen and let it sit with me.
That's right.
So in the end, this was one where I wasn't able to pick one song over the other. So it was a draw for me.
Okay.
So that's a draw round.
Yes.
I told you that shit wasn't light, Jay.
It was light for him.
It was light for me, bro.
It was
Damn.
light for him.
It was light for me.
Man, you gotta relax, Jay.
And I like Body Calling.
I know you
but
do.
Again, she gave Miss Coco gave a great break.
Let me tell you something, man. People, there's 40 songs on this list.
Easy.
39 of these tracks I fuck with on High Low.
Yeah.
I'm gonna miss Coke on the Mars and Venus joint. It's a
Okay.
cool track, but Go ahead, Miss Coco, talk to people.
Now, real quickly.
Yes, sir.
What she said though a little earlier, I love the breakdown.
Uh-huh.
If you listening to the songs, which song would you probably put on first between Lovers and Friends and Body and Call?
Body's calling.
Okay, I would put on Lovers and Friends and easy, no question.
Right. All right. So that ended in a draw round.
Yes.
All right. Last round.
I went with Seems Like You're Ready.
So you ain't gonna sing that?
No, not yet.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah, not yet.
And I went with Nice and Slow.
Okay. You ready?
No,
Oh.
no, not yet. No vocals on this one required.
What?
And I'm gonna tell you why. They call me US
HERYM.
OND.
Mm-hmm.
Man, you got a nigga feeling like Jodeci. But shout out to the boys in Jodeci too. But anywho, Seems Like You Ready is Apex Prime 12 play kills. I cannot go against that. I don't give a damn what you played. I cannot go against Seems Like You Ready. But because of the impact that Nice and Slow had on Usher's career, I gave him a drop. And I thought that was fair there. I thought that was fair for me.
Is again when you concur and you everything that he just stated, I also gave that one a draw.
I was about to say. Now, Jay, you gotta relax. I thought you was finna go with Nice and Slow. I was like, whoo, Lord. Okay, it was a draw round for me as well.
Oh, damn, that's a solid draw.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, it was a. Hey.
It was one of them rounds, man.
Like you said, man, when he said that specific line, man, anybody think about Nice and Slow, you're gonna think about a particular time, you're gonna think about that rap line he provided. It's just from like you said, that's the song that his trajectory went to another roof. So yes.
I'm once again a peek behind the curtain for the people. For the Soul drops every Thursday at 7 a.m.
Okay.
That was done intentionally. Why? It's 7 o'clock on the dot. We're about to drop. Yeah. That's why it was done at 7 o'clock. That's a true story, ladies and gentlemen. For the Soul drops at 7 a.m. every Thursday because it's 7 o'clock on the dot. That's exactly what it was on. That's exactly what was going through the mind when that time slot was provided. Yes.
Y'all learn something new every day.
Every day. We're going to always let you behind the curtain.
Every day.
Every day.
So, the official overall score, we got R. Kelly
Talk to the people.
at 10, Usher with 5 and 5 draws. When we did this, I'm gonna say this, when we did this versus battle, it was like Jay stated the other day, it took me back down memory lane. I think these two paired up very well with each other. Anytime you can have this many draws, you know what I'm saying, this to where you're getting people to be like, dang, what do I pick? Do I pick this? Do I pick that? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like the other ones we've done is kind of like you mark your little stuff when you hear it, like, oh, okay. But I had to sit with a couple of these and like be, I don't know. It was hard.
It was
like
hard.
2 men, 2 incredible artists,
Yes.
2 incredible musicians. My hat's off to you. Much respect to you both.
Absolutely.
You are both incredible in my book.
Absolutely.
And I'm gonna be bumping and riding to you both.
And FYI, in closing, are we sure that score was correct? What happened in round 19? Lovers and Friends and Bodies Calling.
That was a draw.
It was a draw.
It was okay. Thank you. I was just wondering.
10, 5, and 5. Yeah.
So in closing, I'm gonna say this about these artists, these 2 men. Usher had an interview recently where he said, "Don't nobody want that smoke with him, man." and guess what, Usher? You are absolutely correct. Don't nobody want that smoke with you. This was the only guy that could do it, and it's only one more who can be mentioned in the same breath as y'all. And that's Kenny Babyface Edmonds, and his pen is gonna do the work on them.
And his pen gonna get y'all up out of there.
His pen probably gonna get y'all up out of there.
So if we're completely erasing Babyface out of the equation, you two gentlemen are 1A, 1B.
Absolutely.
It shouldn't even be
Absolutely.
discussed.
And we ain't talking about nothing else.
And it's a significant gap between you
Whoever
two.
next.
Whoever
next.
number 3.
Yeah.
So to everybody out there talking, Chris Brown, shout out to Breezy, and whoever else wants smoke, you don't really want it, man. If they don't, unless they take the shackles off their main feet, then none of y'all really want to dance with Mr. Raymond, and that's fact.
Catalog's crazy.
Absolutely.
And me and Brother Law left a lot of meat.
Oh,
and we recognize.
And we recognize that.
So
we
left
recognize
a lot
that.
of meat on the bone.
It was purposely done and intentionally done for me that I made sure that I only brought in tracks that Chaos provided vocals on. I made sure not to even bring his pen into the equation.
Yes.
I didn't even go there with it.
Yeah. And he could have definitely did
So,
a bunch of features.
So that's that on that.
All right, so you guys make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Make sure you leave some comments. You know
Comments. We're gonna holler at you.
Yeah, talk to us.
Talk to us. We're gonna shout you out on the show.
We talk back, you know.
Yeah.
Also, you can follow our Facebook and Instagram page at For the Soul the Podcast. That's the number 4 DASOULTHEPODCAST. And on Twitter, it is For the Soul. Make sure if you would like to leave us an email, you can leave us an email at For the Soul the Podcast. That is the number 4 DASOULTHEPODCAST@gmail.com. All right, so until next time,
I'm here.
you're here
And we're here.
for the soul.